Yo, what is good on my fellow monsters and hunters of share? Godsend Kelly here, of course, bringing you guys some more Evolve. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the most recent patch, which is patch 7.01, and we're going to be pretty much discussing the patch notes. Now, of course, if you want to read this yourself, link will be in the description, and if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs out. All that good jazz. You guys already know what to do. You've been on YouTube for years. But anyways, let's get right into business. Patch 7.01. What did this new patch come with? Now, first things first, let's talk about the new content that this patch comes with. Now, of course, everybody's been waiting for the Tier 5 medic, Emmett. So, Emmett, of course, is like the big thing with this patch. But alongside Emmett, we get two more characters, which are the last two tier 1 variant characters, Wasteland Maggie and Tech Sergeant Hank. Now let's look at these characters for a second. Look at Wasteland Maggie. Man, oh man, she looks completely badass. She looks just as badass as the monsters do. I always thought the monsters look completely better than the hunters themselves, but Wasteland Maggie, man, thumbs up. Definitely thumbs up. Now, Tech Sergeant Hank. You know, if I can be honest, I'm not completely sold with his look. I mean, it's not bad, but compared to Wasteland Maggie, it's just doesn't really compare. I mean, he may actually be a good variant character, but you know, his look is art just only okay. But yes, we get two more variant characters, and of course they will be free. There's no actual release date on them yet, but I'm sure they're going to get the same treatment as Rogue Val and Blitz Markov, where they will become available shortly after Emmett's out for a little while. So, you know, keep an eye out for these characters. Unfortunately, though, no gameplay yet, so no telling how their moves actually work, but I'm sure we will see something here real soon. But anyways, that's actually it with the new content. Let's talk about the new features, which is only one thing this time. Colorblind mode now supports in-game outlines. I thought we already had that, but I guess not. I really don't use colorblind mode because I'm not colorblind, but it's good that, you know, for those gamers that are colorblind, they at least have more options available to them. Now, balance adjustments and bug fixes, which is, in my opinion, the most important thing. We got to get these bugs fixed. You know, I've been playing Evolve for a long time, and that's one of the game's biggest shortcomings are the bugs. So the more bug fixes, the better. First thing we do have in this bug fix and adjustments are Crow, Torvald, and Sunny pistol fire rates now match everyone else's in their respective class. And we also have added audio for incapacitated dropship respawn prompt. Fix the bug where AI will still be assigned perks after disabling them in game. Now that that's said and done, we actually have a few character nerfs, starting off with Torvald. Motor cannon fire rate reduced to 300 rounds per minute, was 350. Now, I'm not sure if that was honestly needed. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't really pick Torvald that much, and I really don't struggle against Torvalds when I'm playing as monsters, so I don't know if that was needed, but maybe you guys feel like it was. Let me know in the comments below. Next, we have Sunny. Now, they really just focused on her shield drum with this patch, and the first thing being capacity reduced to match Hank's at 730 was 800. So they made her shield drone capacity anyway more in line with Hank's and not more, which is, I think it should be that way, if not a little bit less, but that's good. Minimal energy to start shielding increased to 365 was 200, so they pretty much took her shield drone down a notch, which I think is fair. Sunny is a pretty powerful character, especially in combination with other hunters. Dealing with a Sunny can almost be a little bit too much at times, so it's good to actually see them, you know, touching up on the shield drone a little bit. And the last character to receive a nerf is Rogue Val with her poison gun. Her poison gun damage was decreased to 22.5, was 30. Now this is actually something that I think is appropriate because in combination with dealing with the other hunters, when you keep getting shot by poison when you're in a dome, that thing can do a lot of damage, especially with Gorgon. Like, if you're not paying attention to your health, your health can just drop like a brick. It drops so fast, man. So this is appropriate. Now, Markov. Luckily, he's not receiving a nerf, but an actual bug fix, and that is fixed a bug that prevented arc mines from dealing multiple instances of damage in a short period of time. So that's actually a bug fix. glad they didn't nerf him because Blitz Markov, in my opinion, is already better than regular Markov. So the original Markov doesn't need any more nerfs. That's just my opinion anyway. If anything, he could probably use a little bit loving and get a buff or two. But anyways, let's talk about the monsters now, because that's it for all the hunters. Now this is a general fix for all monsters, and that is sneak audible range made consistent for all monsters. Now the next thing we have is Kraken, which is actually receiving some love with this patch and getting some buffs. Heavy melee damage. At stage 2, it's increased to 235, was 225. Stage 3, increased to 250, was 225. Now his light melee damage is also getting a buff. At stage 2, increased to 93, was 90. Stage 3, increased to 100, was 90. Melee projectiles, the little balls of lightning that he shoots while he's flying. At stage 2, the damage was increased to 125, was 120. At stage 3, it's increased to 135, was 120. Now this is good because I think Kraken's melee is not really that good. You know, both is heavy and light. I mean, the heavy has a little bit of lunge to it, but you know, most of the time with Kraken, it's kind of like you just want to just combo your abilities a lot, not really use the melee. So I'm glad that they're focusing on his melee. Now his lightning strike actually received a buff too. Stage 1, max radius increased to 5, was 4. Stage 2, max radius increased to 6, was 5. And at stage 3, the radius was increased to 7, was 6. Banshee mines, humming speed increased to 10, was 8. Mine active duration increased to 5, was 4. So overall, Kraken pretty much received some loving with this patch and got some buffs. And I know that's probably going to make some people cringe a little bit because I know there's always complaints while fighting Kraken. But with the patch before this newest one, Kraken actually stopped being in play for a cool minute. It seemed like a lot of players were playing Wraith, at least in Hunt 2.0. So maybe you're trying to bring Kraken back a little bit because Kraken is top tier. You know, there's no doubt about that. Would this be too much? I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see when time passes if this buzz for Kraken are just gonna be too much or not. But anyways, onward to the next monster, Wraith. Air heavy attack. Adjusts Wraith's attack to not have a 360-degree hitbox. Next monster, Gorgon. 2 fixes for a spider trap. Level 3 deals proper damage on grab now, which I was not aware of. I barely put 3 points into spider trap because I don't really feel like it's needed, but it's good that they actually fixed that. It also fixes that sound effects adjusted for gameplay clarity. Now, Gorgon bugs. Fixed a bug that would cause Gorgon to constantly teleport while airborne from Hunter's perspective. Now, I'm glad this is fixed. Honestly, I don't know why it took them so long to fix this. I thought they were going to fix it with a hot fix, but I guess not. Some of you players may not have noticed, but sometimes Gorgon looks like she's lagging real bad when she's doing her traversal, and it looks like Gorgon's actually teleporting around, where in actuality she is not. So I'm glad that that finally got fixed. Now this next and last fix for Gorgon is a console only fix, and that is apply the fix for when Gorgon would fall through the map, or fall through the road I should say, after using Mimic. Now I've seen this actually in their live stream when this happened. I never really experienced it with PC because they fixed it pretty fast, but luckily they fixed it for the console bros. And now the next and last monster, Behemoth. The only thing that they did to him was his roll traversal, which is increased audible range. Now the last fix that we have is for orbital drill, and that is adjusted to fix explodable and unbalanced areas. And guys, that is officially patch 7.01. Those were all the patch notes for you. Again, if you want to read the patch notes yourself, link will be in the description. It's good to see that Turtle Rock is still supporting the game. We're getting not only Emmett, but we're going to get Wasteland Maggie and Tech Sergeant Hank. So we're getting even more characters. It's good to see, of course, that they're still, giving us this content and free content alongside with it. But anyways, guys, I will try to have some Emmett gameplay up soon, so do stay around. And if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a thumbs up. Until next time, you guys take it easy. Laters.